Hello guys, Fly Games is back with another video, and now it's time to finish the inventory part. So pay attention from now on because it's going to be hard coding and stuff. So first of all, I want to divide my inventory items into two major categories, and this will be reusable and displayable. So I'm going to have items that I can use, for example, to keys that unlock a drawer, or items that display something. For example, and this one to be property. Yeah, items that display something. For example, a code. So I'm going to make this public because I'm going to need it afterwards. So I want from the user to be able to see which item he is currently selecting. So I'm going to inventory and going to create two variables. This will be public game object current selected slot, get and set, and public previous selected slot. So I want to know which slot I'm currently selecting, and also which was the previous slot that I selected. Now I'm going to create a new C script. Come on, and call it slot. This should be the script attached to the slot's game objects. So go to the slot and start coding some stuff. First of all, I need the using the what was it? Wait a minute. Unity engine. What? Unity engine event systems. And if you remember the very useful interface type under click handler. So with this function on pointer click, I want to do some stuff when the player clicks the when the player clicks a specific slot. So I want to select that slot. So on pointer click, very simple. Inventory. First of all, I need to write game object inventory. This is a very classic procedure of mine. Public game object inventory equals game object find inventory, and inventory current selected slot inventory with small letter get component inventory. I want the current selected slot and will be this game object. So when I'm clicking on a slot, the current selected slot becomes this game object. And also just copy paste this, the previous select slot first becomes the current, and the current becomes this game object. I think you understand that. And also I want for the slot to inherit the properties of the item they contain. So write a similar enumeration. It will be property, it will be usable and displayable. And also I want the public property. I want a variable that display the property of the slot and will be item property. And I will use that public property. Why am I getting an error? Get, I think, private set. I do. What's this? Yes, since this is public, this is public too. Right. Okay, now write a function. Public void. Oh, this will be public assign property, and it will be look closer. I'm going to pass the number of the property enumeration. I can do that because otherwise I don't think it can be done otherwise. You see what I mean? Alright, this item property, it will be equal property, cast it into property. This might be a little hard to comprehend, but follow along and you'll see in the end what I mean. So when I'm passing from the pickup item the property, I only want the order number. So if it is the first number of the usable that you see of the property that you see that it's 0, then I only want to pass 0 here, and automatically it will be turned into usable of this property enumeration, because this property enumeration and this property, it's not the same. So now when I am picking the item, I'm going to do slot here that I'm finding and get component, because I'm going to attach a slot component in every slot, and I'm going to assign property and pass it the something that I don't have yet, and this is the citation private property item property. Going to pass that one, the item property, and of course cast it into an integer, because I want to pass an integer value. So if this item is usable, I'm going to pass 0, and here this 0 will become usable. I believe this is understandable, so I'm going on. The next thing I want to do, the next thing is, yeah, I know, is go to inventory, and here I want the slots. When I say the slots, I mean the file slots. So it will be slots equal game object and find the slots. Cool. And now come to write a function called select slot. And with this, I'm going to highlight the selected slot. So iterate in every slot. This is also a very classic procedure. Slot in slots.transform. When you write slots.transform, it will iterate through every child of this game object that you're iterating. So I'm going to check a condition here and will be if the slot that I'm founding, if the slot game object equals with current current selected slot, yeah, and with here, and also if the slot, and I want what I want is the item property equals to slot property usable. So if the current slot that I'm iterating is the current selected slot and if it's usable, then I'm going to highlight this slot. So slot, and this slot has an image component, image component color of this. It would be, I'm going to try random values here. Let's say 9f, so 4f, so 6f, and 1. The alpha want to be 1. And these are RGB values. You can play with this the way you want it. And then it will be an else, because if it's not the current select slot and it's not usable, I want be the original color. And after that I will run the game and you'll see what I've done so far, if you are wondering, because it might be a little complicated till now, but everything will be clear. So now I'm going to jump back into Unity and create 2 items, or drop 2 items in the scene. The one will be yellow, and where is the public? Okay, so the problem was that the same problem, but always happens to me. I almost always forget to put the functions that are right in the update and the start map. So in the select slot, put it in the update. In order to make it work, because you need to complete every frame, and also created 2 items. Key blue gave it a usable and a display sprite. Key blue also dropped a key blue in the inventory items. So now you see that it will be check and select the item that I'm currently using. And you see that I also can select the slots. It's not that much of a problem, we can solve it later, but for now it's okay. Let's do displayable items. Oh wait, before I do that, I want to show you how the usable item works. And I'm going to do this with an example, because usable items are specific occasions and not general occasions. So I'm going to write a script that I will read later. But for the sake of this example, I will show you. I call it drawer. And for the drawer, let's see, I'm going to write here, drawer is here, and we need the public string unlock item, and this will be the item, the specific item that unlocks our drawer, and for now it will be key yellow, and will be, for now I am going to write inherit from the I interactable. With interaction I'm going to just throw a debug log and call unlock, and also, but not unlock directly, we want the condition in order to unlock it, and this will be create a private game object another inventory void start find this game object inventory, inventory because game object find inventory. Here it is. I have the inventory and want to check for the inventory if the get component inventory, the current select slot, and this slot has an item, so get the current select slot is a game object, and this game object has a child, and it's the item that it contains, and if this child I need to be using Unity Engine UI, and if this child that has an image component attached to it, image, and this image that it has a sprite, image has a sprite, and the sprite has a name, and if all this is equal to the unlock item, then debug log the unlock. So this huge condition here, it shortly says that if the current slot that I have selected, that is highlighted as you saw before, the child of this slot, the item game object, you see here, come on, here the item, and this item has an image and a sprite and a name, and this name is the object, is the item that is contained in the current slot. So if all this is equal to the unlock item, the item that unlocks a drawer, it will unlock. So real quickly, create another game object and call it just drawer for now. Is interactable, of course, and every interactable object has a box collider. So where's my box collider? Yeah, I'm going to put this object here, just in the lock, and it's a drawer. This drawer unlocks with a key yellow and not with a key blue. So it unlocks with a key yellow. Let's see if this works the way we want it. I'm going to pick up both keys and first select the blue key and click here and nothing happens, and then select the yellow key and click here and also nothing happens. And let's see why. Now I misspelled the key. Let's see if that's only the problem. Try this again with the blue key, no, but with the yellow key. See that I get the unlock here. That's cool. Now I have usable items. And now on displayable items. So for the display, I want to tell the system which item to display, right? So it would be public string display item. It's different from display sprite because it may be different. I may have a piece of paper that it looks like a chunk of paper in the inventory, but when you click it, it displays a code regenerated in the paper. So it will be a different image. You will see now in the example. And always write the corresponding variable in the slot because we assign every property of the item in the slot. It will be a private string display image. Did I write this with yeah, okay. Yeah, in the assign I will also string display image, and this display image equals display image. And also in the pickable item assign property, I also am assigning the display image display sprite, display item. No, call it display image, so they have the same names. Display image here, display image there. Display image here. Cool. Now, in the inventory here, when we're selecting the slot, else if we're going to write an else. When I'm iterating, I also see in this condition the current slot. But this time, I want to see if it's displayable, this item that I'm currently selecting. So if it's displayable, I'm going to do write a function first. For all this that I'm going to do, first of all, I need to create just a simple UI game object, UI image, and this image is called item displayer. And now give it the transparent image UI mask, and yes, scale it up a little bit here. We'll see later. So it renders above all because it's in the bottom of the hierarchy, and that's what I want. And now write some code for that. Private game object displayer, image displayer, item displayer. What I call it? Item display. Item displayer. Item displayer. That's game object. Find the item. This is with cap. The item displayer. And because this is so extra lines, just put them all in the initialize inventory. So that is done. But here, oh, I'm doing also passwords here. I don't want that. I don't need that. Cool. What was the next thing I wanted to do? it was right here, yeah. Display item, obligoid display item. So with this function I'm going to display the item, and it will be the inventory, and the inventory has wait, the inventory has a key object that I don't want to write because I want to have access to it. Because I want to have access to it, I give it a getter and a setter, and this will be now the item this. Come on, get component inventory, the item displayer selective true. Of course, first in the inventory it will be selective false. So when I want to display an item, I set this image that will be in the center of my game that will contain an item. I set it to true, and when I set it to true, I give it the proper item that I want to display, and it will be, just copy this, it will be get component image. I don't have the using Unity engine UI. Okay, so with this I can give the component of an image and the sprite. And the sprite that I want this image to contain is the sources load sprite, and the path is inventory. Just spell it correctly. Items, inventory items. And it's plus the yeah, plus the display image, right? Okay, will this work? No, just one thing yet is this slot that I'm finding here, and it's displayable, contains displayable item component. I want the slot, I think, yeah, and call the display item. So, okay, so now it's in first. It's not in sprites. And in the sprites. Let's got these. It's all of them here. This is interactable. Slider. Maybe the big. 3 to 3. Right. And it's pickable item. And it's displayable. This might seem a little confusing. Maybe we need to change the names, but for now we will see how this works. I'm going to drop the color paper in the inventory items, and also this color paper here in the inventory items. And the sprite that I want to be shown in the slot is color paper. But the sprite that I want to display when I click on the color paper is this. What's it called? Oh, what is the name of this? color paper open. It's the color paper. It's the paper when you unfold this paper. So color paper open, and let's test it out. So I'm picking all of my items and click here, and you see I get this cool thing with the colors, which is a puzzle that shows that here in this, how is it called, this yeah, panel is the word that I'm looking for. It shows the number 5. You see it here, so it's a green color, and here it's a scar. Now I'm displaying it. I don't have a high display. You see now. Here is the scar of his. That shows the number 7. And here are the number 1 and 9. We will have zoom in points in order for the player to see them. So if you have this, you put the numbers in the order and you solve the puzzle. So the next thing we'll need to do is what was it? Yeah, it's this thing, this very simple thing, just in the inventory, quite high display. If input get mouse button, get mouse button down 0. So it's this, it's the left click. When the player select the mouse button, then the item display is false. Just so you can also hide it again when you display it. So the effect is this. Just a simple thing. Zack, zack. Oh. Yeah, of course, every time. Update. So guys, sorry. Pick this up, display it. Oh, why? Yeah, the thing is, and so I also want not. I want to make sure that the player is not clicking on a UI object at the same time. Event, event. What was it? Event. What is it? Event systems. Event system current is pointed over game object. Yeah, that's what I want. This is function. So yeah, and the item display set at false. But let's check one thing more. The current select slot and get component this slot component, the item property equals slot property is label, or if the current select slot um, current select slot. Again, no, this is a step forward, so I'm just not gonna write it. But if the current select slot is the displayable, then it goes back to the previous slot. I think this will work. and the previews. And the previous becomes the card now, so it's the same. Let's see if this works. So click on this, click here, select C, then click here, and then click here, and back to the key. So display edible items are not items that you can use. It's just only items that display something. Okay, what was the next? Oh, one more thing was that when you use the item, every time you use an item, I think you have items to use only one time. So this, I will destroy the item every time I use it, but not destroy. It will be um, it will be this slot, the current select slot, the current select slot, and inside the all this sprite. So the item that is used then disappears, and this becomes the resource that load sprite, and sprite is the inventory items, the empty item, the empty item, item. Okay, so the thing is that I will use the yellow key to unlock the drawer, and then I lose the yellow key. Yeah, that's all. And now, okay, let's write one more thing for this, and it will be with this, the thing that I wanted to write before. Um, um, okay, I'm going to do it this way. It will be much simpler. For this float, for the property, I'm going to write one more state would be then null state. We can say null. We can say empty state. So when it's an empty state, here in the drawer, here this current select slot becomes an empty slot. And when it becomes an empty slot, current select slot, get component slot, and one more thing, random property is equal to slot property empty. Okay, so very simple. So this won't be private. So over here, still okay. So it becomes empty. Since it becomes empty, it's not highlighted. So I'm picking up the key and I'm using it, and you see this goal is highlighted here. That's what I want. Okay, cool. And now it's time to make combinable items. So for the combinable items, it's gonna be this way. The combinable items I'm going to do is, in my game I had this box and this knife here. Oops. If things render before, just put the ordinal layer. I have these two, and these two, I use the knife in order to cut the box, and I get the box gap. So it's there's I combine with each other. I have them in my inventory. I click on both of them, and I cut the box. And the box now, I'm going to put the box gap here. And for combining the items, I'm going to do this thing. And the thing is, right, public, public string, and the combination item. So the process will be a bit simple. You see now. Here in the inventory, when I'm selecting this, not here, it will be here. When I am clicking this slot, it will be called a function combine, combine, and this will check. The condition for combination is this: if the current slot is the inventory, and get component inventory, and get the current slot, current slot, current slot. Actually, I want the previous slot. In the previous slot, I want the combine. Alright, first of all, I need this to be public string combination item. Was it combination item? Yeah, combination item. Save the previous select slot combination and get the, and now this is a get and set, right? Because I want to have access, and not to the private set. And now on the get component and the previous slot. Come on, what am I missing? Get component slot combination item. Combination. Here it is. If this equals this game object, the component slot component, a combination item, then the combination item. Okay, so the condition is that if the previous item that I selected has the same combination item than this, so if I select the knife in the inventory and then in the next click I select the box, I get the combination of the set, and this will be okay. Let's just first test it out. I want to see if they combine with each other. So now here I'll have my box that is interactable, and it's interactable, and box cat. Here in my sprites, I want to put them in the inventory. Same for the knife. Maybe this gets a little tiring now, but soon enough we'll have the the result that we want. So in combination item, I'm putting the same string. Let's see. So I'm taking this two and oh, I didn't put it here. Wait, where did I put it? Did I misput it? Yeah. Okay, go. So take this and take this and no, don't get the combined with bug. Yeah, right. So yeah, now I get it. And now also get these errors. Let's see where they come from. Yeah, this error comes from initialization things, and it's because when I initialize the inventory, I need to tell which the current select slot is, because when the inventory is generated, it doesn't have a count select slot. This will be the game object finding be the first slot, and it's called slot, and the previous will be the current for now. Okay, and here in every slot, I want them to have, when they are initialized, I want them to be empty. So it will be this empty. Okay. Let's see now if the errors are, come on, are cleared. So I'm picking these things and I combine them. Cool. And now we need to get the item that we combine. Okay, for this, it's a small procedure. I'm going to prefab this thing that we want to combine. So see, I'm going to do some steps here, and I think you will get in the end what I'm doing with the steps. Maybe now you don't understand quite a bit, but in the end you will do. So this item that to do this combined item will have its displays, right? It's a debug card, and also it's a displayable item. So we'll also have the same sprite as the display. You will see in a while what this means, and it's not a combination item, so I don't need to fill this. I mean, it is a combined item, but it's not an item that that can be combined with something else. This area here is filled only for items that combine with another. So these two have the box cut here, and this is the result of the combination. And so this is a prefab. Oh yeah, it's a prefab. I want to prefab right here, and I need to create a new folder. I'll call it combined items, and yeah, this prefab, better put it here in the combined items. Okay, so now that I prefab it, look what I'm going to do with it. Because the combined item can be usable, displayable, and also have all the properties of an item. So I can just load a sprite here. I need first to initialize an object in order to put it in the inventory. So when items are combined, where is it? So where they are combined, look what's coming. I'm going to initialize actually let me instantiate game object. Um, and game object I'm going to instantiate is the resources load, and I'm loading a game object. The game object is found in the combined items, and it's the combination item. That's the item I want to load. Yeah. So I instantiated this. And the minute I instantiated, it's the minute that the moment that I instantiated is the moment that I pick it up. So in order to do that, I need to set a variable first. The combined item is a temporary variable, and this combined item, because it has the pickup item script attached to it, first I need the component, the pickup item, and pickup side. Pickup item is public. In order to do that, and I will pick it up. So the moment I combine these two, I instantiate instantly this object in the game, and I instantly pick it up. So you won't see it coming in the screen. You only just see it direct in the inventory. And with this method, you can have its own properties. So the combined item is a displayable item and displays this thing. That is a part of the puzzle that I will explain later. So let's see if this works. Picking this up, the object you want to instantiate is null. Interesting. Right, so the problem should be obvious, but I didn't see it. And it's that I didn't assign the property to it. So it will be here. So these objects combined because the combination item were both null and so they combined. So in that way every object would combine. So two things. First, I need to pass the combination item. This combination item equals combination item, and here in the pickup it will be combination item. So what I'm checking for items to combine, because items that have also a new combination item string will also combine. So I need to exclude this occasion, and it will be and this is not equal to this, to the empty text. So if the items do not contain the empty text, will combine. Otherwise, if for example the key blue and the yellow key have a combination item string of null, so they also combine if we don't put this situation here, this condition. So now we're good. I think I will do it. Let's see. pick up the items, and not exactly what I wanted. And it's because the inventory slots when for every item is found in the start of the game, where all the items exist, but this doesn't. So I'm not going to do it in the start method, I'm going to do it in the item pickup. And it doesn't matter because you see the game object find consumes a lot of CPU. So you do it in the start and update method, so you won't do it in every frame. But the item pickup occurs only once for every item, so you can do it here. It's no problem. And so now we'll pick up the items and we'll combine them. And I get this double. Cool, let's fix that too. And for this fix, I think I'm going to write a general function that I will need later in the game. That is a clear slot. What clear slot? No, it's not public void. Public void clear slot. So I need a function that will clear my slot whenever it becomes empty again. And by clearing, I mean whoa, why write this? The pickup item. No. In the slot. By clearing, what I mean? Public void clear slots. Clear the slots. The current just clears the slots, and by clearing is everything is resetting. So the item property becomes slot property empty, and all the others display image becomes this. The and the combination item becomes also this. So there will not be multiple clicking on the unpointed click and not multiple items respawning. So this combine will happen only once just by clearing the slot. So the previous slot, it's the inventory previous slot is clears clear slot and also this slot clears because these items disappear. And also in the clear I need to do the item, the get child, the transform get child, so the item that these slots contain will also have the empty sprite. Not get component yet, just image. It would be sprite would be resources dot load inventory items and loads of coding. I told you from the start it will be that much, but we have a complete system now. We have a complete system for working with our inventory. That's the get component. Right here. So I'm clearing the slots, and this is sprite. Right. And now in the drawer here, I'm going to do a better simple line for the current select slot. Current select slot, the get component slot, and I'm clearing the slot. I'm clearing the slot when I'm using an item too. Cut maths. Hope this solves everything. Let's see. Does it or does it not? Yeah, so now I combine this and I'm getting a brand new item that is a displayable item and not a usable item. And I have all these items. So one more thing, this, why doesn't it get hidden? Okay, so the best thing to do is not call the display item here in the select slot because it is called in every update. You might have problems when you select two displayable items in a row, because then the previous select slot is a displayable item again, so it's always displaying something. So I comment that out, and in the slots I'm calling the display item on the on pointer click. So this works better that way. So I'm picking all the items and combining these two and displaying this and display this. Then hide the display, then use the yellow key, and everything works fine. Cool. So that's it for this video. It was a long one, but now we have a complete inventory with items that you can use, items that display something, and you can also combine items. So in the next one, we're going to do the number locks. So these things here that you see with the white are going to contain some items, and we will have some code in order to open them. So we're doing small steps forward and we're closing to complete this game. So thanks guys for watching and see you next time.